Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Inspired Simmer. If you're new here, you can call me Lizzie, and today I am bringing you guys a brand new speed video. So, as you guys can probably tell, I did not start this video off from building the base, and I have a few explanations for that. For one, I promise you guys I have not disappeared from The Sims. Life has just been crazy. I am currently in what is called Hell Week in college, which is the week before finals week. So this is the time where like all projects and presentations are due right before we have big tests next week. And as I'm sure you guys can imagine, it just makes my life very busy. I've still been in The Sims. I've been doing a lot of casts and just building. However, I keep forgetting to record builds I've done, which sucks because I've actually made some really cute builds and I've just completely forgotten to record them. And that happened with this one. I literally forgot to start recording when I was making the shape of it, and I just forgot. And I was like, well, screw it. I'm not going to restart from scratch, and I really need to upload something. So I'm just going to start recording now. So I'm sorry that you guys didn't get to see me build the base. It's a pretty simple, I mean, it's literally just like a box and then a bigger box and then the roofing. So that's literally it. I did find an example picture off of Pinterest and then just kind of, you know, made it my own per usual. But if you guys are ever like wondering about like how I get inspiration for my builds, that is pretty much how. It's a lot of Pinterest and kind of just getting like a basic shape or inspiration for builds, and then I can go ahead and kind of make it my own. And then don't even get me started on the fact that I haven't recorded any Let's Plays. I took that week off for Easter, and I genuinely was just so exhausted, and that's kind of still the point where I'm at. I'm like genuinely just so exhausted and tired from school, and I just have no motivation to play by the time I finally get home because I want to nap and I want to watch TV and I just kind of want to relax. I do have an episode of Star Sign that I just need to edit, and then I can go ahead and upload it. I promise you guys, they're all coming back. I had a couple comments kind of like asking about growing together, and I promise you guys I am not done with that Let's Play. I still have so much to explore from that pack. I genuinely am just so tired, and I am not pressuring myself to film or to record anything right now just because that's how I always end up getting so burnt out, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just kind of taking a really tiny break before I come back, and who knows, I may be uploading videos again by next week, or it may be the week after when I'm like home. This summer is kind of crazy, and I don't know really what my schedule is gonna look like at the moment. I'm gonna have an internship, and I've got a couple of vacations as well as my best friend's wedding. So it's just kind of a lot, so I can't promise that uploading is going to be consistent, but that's kind of something that I've said from the start anyways, and I know how frustrating that can be. I get it. I'm always one of my favorite YouTubers or videos that I'm waiting for to come out. It can be like, oh, like, come on, when are they gonna upload? Like, it's just exciting. So I do apologize, but I promise you they're all still coming. For now, it honestly may just be speed builds for the next couple videos, and then Star Sign, the one that I have recorded, just because building is really easy for me right now because I find it very relaxing. I can sit down, I can watch my Netflix, and then I can just film a voiceover when I'm feeling up to it. I am obsessed with the beach theme right now. This will probably be the last beach build that I make for a while. I've made one or two other ones as well. The first one I made was a one story, and I believe it's up on my gallery. And I'll try and put it up on my Patreon in case trait files are easier for you guys to download. But that was like a little one story shack thing. And then this one I wanted to kind of make like a little two-story cute little beach house as well. And then I also made this super cute cafe for, oh my goodness, Mount Komorebi for my Star Sign Legacy. And it is the cutest build I've ever made. It's one of my all-time favorites, you guys. I am obsessed with it. It's up for download on my gallery. It'll be up on my Patreon, so you guys should definitely go check it out. I'm so bummed that I didn't record it because it's one of my all-time favorites. But yeah. And then in other news, guys, when I tell you that this week has been so incredibly stressful, I am not even kidding. I literally just can't even begin to describe to you guys the amount of anxiety this week has brought me, just for a lot of personal reasons. And I'm so over it. I'm done with school. I'm done with social stressful situations. I'm literally over it, and I just want to go home and see my family and see my dogs and just be able to relax, because I feel like I haven't been able to do that in a while now. So I'm just kind of ready to get out of here. But I'm super excited because next semester, I think I've talked about it before, that I have this like practicum class, and it's like basically 40 hours a week of work. And next semester I don't have that, and so I'm like finally gonna be able to be like a college student again, I feel like. So I won't be on call 24/7. It's gonna be the best, and I cannot wait, because I've been doing this class for the past 2 semesters, and I am literally just ready to be done. I'm literally just so ready to be done. And it wouldn't even be that bad, because the practicum is along the lines of what I want to do in the future, but that mixed with classes and homework and trying to have a social life is just too much. So as you guys can see, I'm going to try and talk about the build for a little bit. I've moved on to the kitchen. This is once again a custom content build, so when I get this uploaded to the gallery, it might already be up by the time that you guys see this video, but if it's not, then it will be uploaded soon. But anyways, this does have custom content, so don't forget to check for the CC. But I just think this kitchen turned out so cute. I downloaded a bunch of like clutter CC from some super good creators. I think Leo Sims was among them, and then I'd have to look at the other ones because I can't remember off the top of my head, but you'll see me use some of their stuff. Like there's fridge magnets that I placed on the fridge, and just lots of cute clutter items like those book stacks and all those beachy items, and oh yeah, that little doll, and yeah, those boards, like all of that stuff I'm just obsessed with. Like there I was trying to place the magnets, but they weren't the right ones. Literally obsessed. Like they're just such cute items, and yeah, they're just so good. So I've been obsessed with like trying to find clutter items that kind of match that vibe almost. But it's unfortunate because the couple creators I think that I found that did make those items like aren't actively making any more, I don't think, or at least some of them. It may not be all of them, but at least some of them. So that was kind of unfortunate, but I'm definitely glad that I at least have these items because they are just so stinking cute, and I love this kitchen. I think it is so cute. I love the color scheme for this house. Oh, those. Oh my gosh. You guys cannot tell me that those are not like the cutest little decorations ever. I love them. Those are going to be on all of my fridges now. But anyways, I just think that the color scheme like really came together nice. It literally reminds me of like a vacation home on the beach that me and my family would go stay at over the summer, like whites and beigey wood tones and like nice soft blues and yellows and pinks, and it's just so cute. Like I would love to have my Sims come here on vacation. Like, yes, please. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I love it. I've definitely been having a fun time kind of like just exploring different build styles. Like I kind of been hopping from one to the other, but I also like get into kind of like a groove with certain build styles. So I'll like build something and I'll be so obsessed with it, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to make something else like just along those lines, because I was just so obsessed with the one that I made before that. So that was kind of me with my last couple builds, them all being kind of beach themed. But I think my next one will probably be something a little different. If you guys have any suggestions or things that you want to see from me, do not hesitate to ever leave a comment or suggestion in my comments below. I am always open to ideas, because there are times where I'm just like, I literally don't know what to build. So if there's something that you guys want to see from me, I am totally happy to do that. I've been trying to kind of stay away from like typical suburban homes, just because I've built so many of those in the past. But at the same time, if that's something that you guys kind of want to see from me, I am more than happy to do that style again. It's definitely something that's kind of like easy to fall back into, and I can easily find a lot of reference photos on Pinterest. And one of my favorite things to be doing recently is looking at interior shots and kind of basing like the whole house off of like one singular interior shot. So there was that one-story beach shack that I made. I literally had kind of like made the shape, which was just a box, and then I found this like reference picture. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, that was my keyboard. But anyways, so as I was saying, I've totally lost my train of thought just because I smacked that keyboard. As I was saying, the beach shack was a square, a simple square, and then I found a reference picture for the kitchen, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to use that because that is such a cute idea. And so I literally like kind of kept the box shape, but then made the entire floor plan like around the kitchen, because I had to make it a certain shape, and then I just kind of like added the rooms and spaces that I needed as I went, which is great because it's just kind of a way to make that reference picture your own, if that makes sense. It's not then just entirely like off the reference picture, and I love that I can do that now, because in the past there was absolutely no way I would have been able to do that. I always needed a reference photo and I would follow it to the T. And I just love to see that kind of like my creativity has expanded beyond and past that. So definitely a good sign. I'm sorry that this video keeps cutting in and out. This was filmed over a couple of different days, so the shots where I end aren't always exactly where I pick back up. So I had finished the kitchen pretty much entirely except for this one little corner that I needed to add stuff into, and then those are some more of the refrigerator magnet things, but they're just kind of like separated. And so I thought that that would be kind of cute to add over the stove. And then also, if you guys haven't noticed, I am in fact playing with a new preset, and it is JC's preset Lychee or something like that. If I am saying that wrong, I'm so sorry, but I am obsessed with it, you guys. It's so bright, it's like nice and white, and it's just, I love it. So you guys will have to let me know what you think of it. I will definitely include a link to the download as well as to JC's channel, because I love her. She's amazing. If you guys like to watch cinematic stuff as well as let's plays, she's the perfect one to watch, because she has let's plays that kind of incorporate like little cinematic scenes, and it's just, oh, it's amazing. I love it to death. So you guys will definitely have to go check that out, especially if you guys are liking my new preset, because I'm literally obsessed with it. And it came just in time, because you guys know I liked my old preset, like absolutely loved it, but I was just kind of like, it was just like slightly off, and I don't know what it was, but there was just something about it that was just slightly not what I wanted. Like it wasn't perfect. And then I was playing around with some other presets, but I was like, no, like I like my old one better, but I'm still kind of looking for something different. And this one came, popped up, put it into game, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this. So yeah, definitely go check that out. As you guys are going to start to notice, I put plants all over in this house. One of the bedrooms upstairs has plants everywhere. I just kind of start to throw them in because I think that it's so cute when beach homes have a bunch of plants lying around. So I thought that that kind of like made a lot of sense. And then you'll see me also trying to like just throw in random clutter here and there kind of as much as possible. I definitely tried my very best. But guys, oh my goodness, can I just say that this living room came together so nicely? And also, can I just say that building this week has been like one of the biggest stress relievers. Oh, and also, if you guys live in the US, I don't know if Dairy Queen is outside of the US, but if you guys live in the US and y'all have the Dairy Queen app, you should know that up until April 24th, there are 85-cent blizzards if you order through the app. And I have been getting a lot of those. Which is okay because I walk 7 miles a day and then I have a lot of stress, so I treat myself to a little happiness for the soul, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I loved this living room. I think the lighting for this house is so nice. I wanted to add so many windows for this because I wanted there to just be so much light and brightness and kind of like airiness to it. Moving on to this part, you're gonna see me push this table up against the wall. And I really liked how it looked. And then at one point, I really wanted to put like dinner plates on the table to make it look like used, but they weren't placing the right way, so I ended up not being able to. But as you can see, I placed it right up against a wall that has a room attached to it, and that's the bathroom. And I completely just forgot about it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a perfect place for the table to go. And I loved the way it looked. And then I realized that that was the bathroom. So I don't think you actually see me move it, but you'll just kind of see it randomly move to a different section. So I do end up moving it, and you guys will see it. You guys just don't actually witness me physically moving it. But as you can see, once again, I'm trying with the plates, and over on that left side, for some reason, the plates would not place correctly, and there it is. The table has been moved. I'm placing in the door. So yeah, I was like, oh crap, that is the bathroom, and I am not getting rid of it, and I'm not moving it to a different spot. So yes, the table's moving. Let's see. It is currently 11 p.m. here, and when I tell you guys that this has literally felt like the longest day of my life, I am not kidding. I even took a nap today, and I am just drained and exhausted, and I am ready for bed. But I also really just kind of wanted to talk and rant and literally just kind of talk about nothing and get this video filmed because I'm really excited to share it with you all. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know how much longer this voiceover is going to be. I may cut it off a little bit shorter than the actual full video, solely because I don't know that I have that much more to rant about at the moment. I'm going to be moving out of my dorm room in, oh my gosh, almost a week. It'll be a week on Friday. That is insane. So I'll be packing up and moving out and moving back home. And then, let's see, I have a couple weeks of just doing absolutely nothing. And then I leave for vacation. And then next thing you know, I come back and I'm starting my internship. And then I've got my best friend's wedding. And then in August, obviously school's gonna start back up, and then like within the first week or two of school, I think it'll probably end up falling within the second or third week, I'm gonna be going off to do this trip with my dad to build homes. And yeah, so my summer is gonna be kind of crazy. Yeah, oh my goodness. And then the internship that I have, that has been another major cause of my anxiety this week, is because I've heard very good things about this internship in terms of like it's going to teach me a lot, and you know, it's going to be like just really good in terms of like it's going to be a lot of work, but it'll be like really beneficial. And I've also heard some really bad things about it, that like, you know, it's maybe not run the best, and just some things about like the people themselves. But then at the same time I've been told, but it's a really good experience and you can always get something out of it, even if it's not necessarily something that you wanted, or like it maybe didn't turn out the best. So that's been a major cause of my anxiety recently, because I've been like, oh, do I really want to take this internship? But this was kind of my last option if I wanted to stay at home this summer. And yeah, but I think I've kind of figured it out to where even if it is like really terrible, it'll at least be bearable, because I think I'm only going to be there 5 days a week. So that's 2 days off that I get. And from what I've heard, I wouldn't have necessarily super late hours. I think I was told that the people who worked there last summer got off at like 4 or 5 or something like that. So it could be a lot worse. I mean, at least I'm home for dinner and stuff. And then I get 2 whole days off during the week, and it's paid. So, I mean, you can do anything if it's paid, right? And worst comes to worst, it's only like, what, 3.5 months, if that. So, yeah, I mean, I can do anything for that period of time, but it definitely was kind of stressful, because I started like regretting my decision. I was like, oh my goodness, is this really the situation that I want to be putting myself in? But I think I'm just gonna suck it up and go for it. I need to make money, and I really want to be home this summer, so at least I know that I'll have some time to record. It may not be 3 videos a week as it kind of has been for a while. It may just, I don't know, I'm not thinking it'll be 3, because I'm not thinking I'm gonna have the time or the energy to do that. So I'm not sure really what that's gonna look like, if I'm kind of just gonna rotate what I want to play every week, or if I kind of just upload based off of what I'm wanting to play at that specific time, or how that's gonna work really. So I'll kind of try and figure that out, but I doubt it'll be figured out until summer has actually hit. I loved this bedroom so much. I think you're gonna see me put 2 bookshelves at the end of the bed, and I think it's so cute. It turned out really good. I just wanted some like shelves with clutter and all that, and that dresser right there, perfect beach vibe. Am I not wrong? That dresser, the bed, and then even the side table, it was just like perfect beach vibes, and I loved it. But yeah, you'll see me start to slowly fill up this bookshelf, and as you can see, I go crazy with the plants in this room because I was absolutely obsessed. And then you'll also see me move on in a little bit to the next room. I had no family in mind when making this. It could be a vacation home, it could be for townies, doesn't really matter. Just 2 bedrooms for any ages really. I think I had more of a child in mind for the second bedroom, but also like it wasn't really very specific. But I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this part off here. There's only about 7 more minutes left, and so I'm just gonna kind of leave you guys with some music to listen to. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm sorry for kind of the being MIA. It's just a really crazy time, and I promise I'm gonna try and get back to a regular upload schedule, but we'll just kind of have to see what happens. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do not forget that if you have any suggestions for me at all for builds, to go ahead and leave them down below. And I hope to see you all very soon in the next video. So bye guys.